Sydney, Australia. 5 awesome, unique places to check out. Hey Voyagers, this is Ozzie, and if you are a passionate traveler who is looking for unique views, advice, and stories, subscribe now so you can catch the syndrome. 1. Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Opera House is a famous building. In fact, you can even see the building from space, or that's what I hear. Why should you go see it? It is one of the most famous buildings in the world. What to do while you're there? There are a bunch of restaurants that you can check out, amazing, fantastic cuisines. There's the Sydney Harbour, there's the sea, there's a lot of things to do, but one thing that I suggest you do is do some people watching. The place is electrifying. When you people watch at the Sydney Opera House, there is a positive vibe. It's not just Australians who are just giving this positive vibe, but it is people from all over the world who are coming together to this spot that it's just very addictive. I can tell you from my personal experience that my wife and I, we will return to the Sydney Opera House time after time while we were there, because we just love just the area itself, just the people there. It was just fun, it was exciting, it felt like something new was happening, and I recommend that you bring yourself and your family and just do some people watch. Buy some ice cream, sit on one of the steps, go into a restaurant, a coffee house near there, and I guarantee you, you will sense this positive vibe when you hang out near the Sydney Opera House. But a unique thing to do that not many people talk about is actually watch an operetta. These shows are awesome to watch. I remember watching 2 Brides, 1 Wedding, and it was an all Australian cast. The acting and everything was phenomenal. It was spectacular. My wife and I had a good time. We laughed very hard and it was spectacular. Also remember, this is another tip, that if you do watch an operetta at the Sydney Opera House, you cannot take photos, so don't take any photos while the show is performing, but it is worth checking out. 2. Sydney Harbour Bridge. As I mentioned before, the Sydney Harbour Bridge can be seen from the Sydney Opera House. Why should you go visit? Because it is one of the most famous bridges in the world. In fact, this is so obvious that you can see it, that they hang a flag on top of the bridge. And it is so unique of how it's built. But a unique thing to do is drive over the bridge. Rent a car, take Uber, take a taxi, take something to drive over the bridge. Get that experience of going over the bridge. Once you've seen the bridge, you get spectacular views of different parts of Sydney as you are leaving towards the rest of Australia. It's one of the most famous bridges in the world, so why not drive through it and say that you've done it before? It is worth checking out. 3. Manly Island. Australia is famous for many of its beaches. Manly Island is one that I recommend. Why, you might ask? Because the island is special. It has a lot of stores, it has gorgeous beaches that are well taken care of by the Australian people, and you don't have to be manly to visit this beach. Everybody from all ages come to this beach and just relax. It is one of the most popular places to vacation and relax in Australia. Many Australians do it, and check it out. This beach is a family friendly place. There are a lot of families when you go out there who are taking time, relaxing, playing in the waters. Children, you'll hear the children laughing, especially on a nice, clear, sunny day. The waters are clear, the sands are nice, and you get a nice breeze. On top of that, there's a lot of shopping to do, especially for the kids. If you have kids that you bring to your travel adventures, when you go to Manly Island, you will have the opportunity to entertain them, and they will have a blast as well as you, because if the kids are having a blast, you are going to have a blast as a parent. But even if you are a couple or a single person, it is worth coming to this beach. The beach is very safe. There are those sharks that I know of when I was out there, so you can play in the water. If you're a big surfer, Australians are big into surfing, so if you love surfing, that is the best place to do surfing, or one of the best places that I noticed. But a unique thing to do is take a picnic with you. That's what my wife and I did. We took our lunch and we ate the picnic, and we took in the atmosphere, and it was wonderful. As it's a perfect place to have a picnic. So bring a blanket, bring your food, relax, take in the weather, and bring some sunblock, because you don't want to get sunburned. I mean, I don't have a problem with that myself, but just so if you're out there, just be safe, and just realize that this beach is phenomenal. It is spectacular. It is perfect for picnics, perfect for families. So check it out. 4. The Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains are not part of Sydney, but the reason why you should visit the Blue Mountains, because it is a place where many people in Sydney go to escape the city. When you visit the Blue Mountains, you can see why. There are beautiful mountain ranges, there are beautiful forests. It is just a spectacular place to take in nature and just escape the city life and the hustle and the bustle, and just have an opportunity, a chance to take things slow. Once you're out there, you should visit the Three Sisters. There's an Aboriginal story behind the Three Sisters, which I suggest you check out before you go out there, as the story is very interesting and will add more flavor to the trip. One of the things I suggest you do is hike the Three Sisters. But before you decide to hike the Three Sisters, make sure that you're in good, healthy conditions, because there are some steep steps while you're going down the Three Sisters and going up. And I'm telling you right now that it is a workout, and your butt, your legs, your calves, you are going to feel it as you are going down the steep hills. So make sure that you are wearing good shoes, like good hiking shoes. Make sure that you're in good health. Bring water, plenty of water. Go with a buddy, go with somebody, and explore the wonderful nature of the Three Sisters and the Blue Mountains. But a unique thing to do is visit the Blue Mountain City. It is a small town in the middle of the Blue Mountains, and it is a wonderful place. They have some nice stores, great restaurants. The Blue Mountain City is a small town with a small town vibe. And part of it, people are nice, people are gentle and polite. I suggest that you check it out. The 5th and last thing that you need to check out is the ANZ Stadium. The ANZ Stadium is near the Sydney Olympic Park, where Australia hosted the 2000 Olympic Games. This stadium is very big. It is home to a few of the rugby teams there, and it is very awesome. It's easy to get to. You can take one of the trains there, just get an Opal card, and you just head out there and you just go out and see it and check it out. The ANZ Stadium hosts different types of games, but one game that you must check out if you've never heard of it, I love the sport, is rugby. If you get the opportunity to watch a rugby game, please do so. Rugby games are fun. Even if you don't understand how to play it, it is fun to check out, especially when you can go there, you can get cheap tickets. Their tickets are not that expensive to go watch rugby games in Australia. Well, it depends on the team. I'll take that back. It depends on the team, but for the most part, the tickets that we got when we were out there were really affordable. You could bring your family, your friends. The seats were nice and it was fun. A unique experience that you should do is listen to the Australian fans who are watching these games. I thought Americans were the most obnoxious fan base in the world, but I stand incorrect. Australians are just as passionate, if not more passionate, about their sports than us Americans. They love their sports and they let you know, and they're not afraid to boo the refs just like us, or they're not afraid to cuss out the refs or players if they're not playing too well, but they are very passionate. They love sports out there, and it was fun just watching them and being surprised at how big that they love their sports and entertainment, and just listening to them. And it was fun. It was irritating. I had a blast. My wife had a blast. Just hearing it from all sides and hearing them roar, scream when a score happened or a call didn't go right. They would boo. It was just a great evening out there when we watched a rugby game. So if you do visit ANZ Stadium in Sydney, it is worth it. Watch a rugby game, check out the Sydney Olympic Park nearby, and just take it in and have fun. It is a blast and it is worth it. Alright, those are the 5 places that you should check out in Sydney. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, also share this video. Check out my other playlists, which will be posted in the description box. I think you will like them and I think they will help you. So remember, the voyage is contagious, and I'll be seeing you later. Peace.